What's wrong with it?
Yeah, okay, boom. His name was Daryl Scott, you know what I'm saying? But also, while I'm looking it up, I wanted to get another quote too by a dude named Charles Leadbeater. He wrote a book called Hidden Life in Freemasonry.
No, it was like comparison.
Okay, let me get this. Cause I put this in 1,000 times, bro. I talk about this shit every damn day. Boom, boom, boom. Here we go, listen to this. In Freemasonry, also, we invoke angelic aid. We invoke angelic aid. But those upon whom we call are nearer to our own level in development and intelligence. And each one of them brings with him a number of subordinates who carry out his directions. The Hidden Life in Freemasonry, Charles W. Leadbeater, Chapter 5, page 353. Now, I don't know what that sounds like to y'all. That sounds like some demonic shit to me. If you invoking angelic aid, and what did Jesus say? Demons will come and bring worse demons than themselves. When a demon come out of a man, in the Bible, when a demon come out of a person, they go through the wilderness looking for rest. This is what the Bible said, Jesus said. So it tells itself it'll go back to the house it came from, describing the body like a house. So the demon goes back and it says it brings more demons worse than itself. And then the last state of that person is worse than when he was first possessed. No, it's deep. And then you talking about all this backmasking shit. That's another key fact in music. Do you know what backmasking is? Do you know how encrypted backwards messages are put in the music? Only way you hear this shit is if you play it backwards. B-Lo, you ever heard of backmasking? Subliminal backwards messages in songs? If you play it backwards, it's called backmasking. Yes, even he's hip. All right, now.
Reverse the song.
Reverse messages. Yeah, like some satanic messages put in reverse. And the irony is, if you study the occult, they're all about inverting things. The inversion, just like the pentagram, the star pointing up is called a right side facing star. But if you invert it, just like you put inverted reverse messages in music, just like they take the cross, they invert the cross, put it upside down. That's something done in Satanism. Yeah, they got Lil Uzi Vert doing that. Lil Uzi Vert got to invert the cross. But here we go. This is another quote from Charles Leadbeater. I have explained how at the moment of the opening of the lodge, all the assisting angels, nature spirits, elemental creatures, and their devil captives flash out into brilliancy and stand round ready to spring forward at the word of command. To say that they are ready is far from expressing the fact. They are overflowing with eagerness, like dogs straining at a leash. What is he talking about? Angels. Like dogs straining at a leash. The angels are like dogs straining. And now comes the moment for which they have been waiting. For immediately after the return of the IPM to his seat and the display of the tracing board by the SD comes the opening hymn, with the first note of which the superphysical entities burst into tumultuous yet ordered activity. The Hidden Life in Freemasonry, Charles Leadbeater, Chapter 5, page 424. I wanted to say a Bible verse, you feel me? But look. What the fuck did this white man just say? No offense if you white. God bless you if you white. Because you live in a privileged life anyway. But anyways, this man in his authored handwriting just said that when they open a lodge in Freemasonry, and there's a Masonic temple right up the street from here. This man said at the opening of the lodge, all the angels burst out like dogs straining on a leash. It say it right there. Now this is not a conspiracy, my nigga. This is written. Feel me? Quote your fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Cross-reference. Albert Pike, Aleister Crowley, Charles Leadbeater, Eliphas Levi, Manly Palmer Hall, George Washington, all Satan worshippers. Yes, that's the truth behind this shit. That's the truth behind this shit. And that's what we really ultimately trying to convey, and it's deeper than music. It ain't just racism on here. It ain't just hatred for our race. It's spiritual, occult, encrypted warfare, silent warfare. And they putting like chemical warfare on our people. You know what I'm saying? All that poison in the water, poison in the motherfucking community. They doing that shit to us every day.